Welcome back. Now that I've measured all my ingredients out, it's really easy to get started cooking. So in a medium bowl, add the pineapple, juice, oil, water, vinegar, and carrot. So did I just mention all the dry ingredients or all the wet ingredients? The wet ingredients, that's right. If you were listening, you heard the pineapple with its juice, the water, oil, vinegar, and the carrot. Then I'm going to mix it together. I think this recipe is really cool because it uses a fruit and a vegetable. These are some of my favorite muffins. If you like carrot cake, they taste a little bit like carrot cake to me. And then in a large bowl, we're going to mix the flour, the brown sugar, the baking soda, and the spices. I also forgot to mention before a little bit of salt. I just put it right in with the flour because I already knew it was dry and that it would be going with the dry ingredients. The flour is a combination, so I did half whole wheat flour, half white flour. So you can see it's kind of a light brown color, maybe. That makes sure that we have at least half the grains in this recipe as whole grains. So just like Miss Brenna talked about, we want to make sure that, like our My Plate says, half the grains we eat in a day are whole grains. So this recipe fits the bill. And then I'm going to mix them together. I'm using a different spoon because this is dry. The last step is putting our wet ingredients in with the dry, according to our recipe. Your recipe tells you to mix until just combined. The reason they tell you that is because we know it's a chemical reaction, right? Sometimes if we mix too hard, we can mess up that reaction, okay? And if you overmix things, sometimes that reaction doesn't happen. Here you can take a look at our mixed batter. Now we're going to put our batter into the muffin tin. First, I'm spraying down each of the little compartments. This makes cleanup a lot easier. If our muffins stick to the bottom, it's really hard to clean them. I have a second trick, which is to also use the cupcake liners. So I'm putting one in there. I've sprayed it first, and then I put the cupcake liner in second. Now, we scoop them in. You can use your spatula to scrape off every last bit of batter. That way nothing goes to waste. And here's our final product. So happy baking, and let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next week.